With Google AI being the engine behind every campaign, the most important decision you have to make as an advertiser isn't about ad copy or keywords. It is about telling AI what you value the most. In this video, we are cutting through the noise to review the best Google Ads bidding strategy in 2025. We will show you exactly how to leverage powerful and data-driven bidding strategies like target ROAS, maximize conversion value, etc. in your campaign. Let's dive in.
Here is my example Google Ads account, and I'm creating a Google Ads dummy campaign to walk you through the best bidding strategy on Google Ads in 2025. Bidding is what Google is going to use as the information it needs to know how to optimize your campaign. Basically, it is you telling Google that this is the result I want you to optimize for my campaign. So I want to let you know that bidding strategy is very, very important on Google Ads. And if you want to get results, if you want to get success on Google Ads, you need to get bidding strategy right. This is a Google search campaign that I'm creating as a dummy campaign to walk you through different bidding strategies and how you can use different bidding strategies strategically to get results on Google Ads. So if I come to bidding, you will see what do you want to focus on. This is very, very important. If I click on this, you see choose the metric you would like to focus on for your campaign and see bidding options to help you optimize for it. If I come to conversion, if I come down here now, I will see recommended and you see conversions, conversion value. When you are running campaign as a lead generation campaign, you are optimizing for leads. You are optimizing for phone call lists, you are optimizing for form field, or basically the value of your conversions are the same as a business. It means maybe you are selling a digital product. The digital product is $25 and everybody buying that digital product are paying $25, or anybody that submits a form on your website, they want the same value. Choose conversions as your bidding strategy. Choose conversion as your bidding strategy. You see, conversions are actions on your website, app, or store that you define. But how can you use this? You use this when you are running a lead generation campaign or you are trying to optimize for sales that the value is the same thing. And Google will try to get you as many conversions as possible. That is when you can use conversions bidding strategy. If I come to the next one here, which is conversion value. Conversion value is the value you associate with actions taken on your web page, app, or store. In most cases, the best way to use conversion value is when you are an e-commerce business. If you are an e-commerce business, that when people come on your website or your store, they can buy products that worth $20. They can buy products that worth $50, and they can go far as buying products that worth $100. So you need to choose conversion value at this point. If you choose conversion value at this point, it means Google will get you as many conversions as possible and they will factor in the values of those conversions so that they can be able to feed, so that your campaign will be able to feed back into the system and let Google system know that these certain numbers of customers want more values to your business. That is how you can use conversion values to get results. So if I come back to conversions again, you can combine conversions bidding strategy with target cost per action. But before you do this, before you move to this level when you are using bidding strategy, you need to have reasonable amount of data, you need to have reasonable amount of conversions and all those things, and you already know how much it is costing you to get those conversions. It means your campaign has been live for over 2 weeks, over 1 month, and is already successful, is already getting you results. That is when you can use target CPA, which is target cost per action. So it means when you are running lead generation campaign, when you are running sales campaign that the value of those conversions are the same thing. You can combine it when your campaign is live for over 1 month and is getting you results. You can combine it with target CPA because you already know how much you are getting conversions, how much you are paying to get a conversion on Google. It is that simple. So if I change this now, let me come back here and change this to conversion value. If I come to conversion value now, you will see set a target return on ad spend. If you are using conversion value, like I said, conversion value is best used for e-commerce businesses. So if you are an e-commerce business, or you are a business that each conversion you get, they might worth different values to your business. You can use conversion value, and when you start getting those conversions, the Google algorithm, the Google system now understand your campaign and you are getting results. You can combine conversion value later on, and at the point whereby you want to scale your campaign, you want to get better results, you can combine it with set target return on ad spend. That is target ROAS. But I get a lot of questions from people, which is, what kind of target ROAS can I set for my business? So should it be 200% return on ad spend? Should I be aiming for 200% of return on ad spend? Should I be aiming for 300% return on ad spend? Should I be aiming for 400% return on ad spend? Should I be aiming for 500? The fact is, it depends on your business. It depends on the value of those conversions to your business, and it depends on the numbers that you have. So let's say you put in 300% return on ad spend. It means you want 300% value return on investment for your campaign. But before you set target return on ad spend, before you set a target return on ad spend, it means you are already getting conversions. Your conversion value and different conversions you are getting are reasonable to your business, and you are getting a lot of results, and your campaign has been live for over 1 month and all. But one thing I want you to note is that when you set target return on ad spend, your cost per click might shoot up, and there might be imbalances in your campaign for a while when you move to using target ROAS, combining it with conversion value as a bidding strategy. You might have an increase or cost spike in cost per click, or even your cost per conversions might even increase for a while. But one thing I want you to know is that the system is just learning about your campaign, is just learning about your product. You should not be afraid at that point. And don't be scared, and at the point whereby you start changing, playing around target return on ad spend, you play around 200 today, next 3 days you change it to 300, next 4 days you change it to 400. Make sure you stick to one target ROAS. If you are choosing 300%, target ROAS of 300%, make sure you stick to it and give Google time to optimize your campaign. Give Google time to learn about your campaign, so that the imbalances you are experiencing, or the cost spike you are experiencing after you set the target ROAS, will calm down. Then you start getting results at a reasonable price. So let me go again. What do you think is the difference between this as a business? If you are a business that you are after value, you are after conversions, you are after sales, you are after leads, the bidding strategy you need to focus on is conversions and conversion values. And how can you use this, or when can you use this? If you are a business that every conversion is the same thing to your business, every lead you get, every sales you get is worth the same price, use conversion as your bidding strategy. Then when you are at the point when you are getting results, you know how much it is costing you to get conversions and all those things, you can now set target cost per action. You can combine your conversion bidding strategy with target CPA. So when can you use conversion value? Like I said, conversion value is when each conversion can have different value to your business. And when you choose this, Google will be able to optimize for higher conversions for you because they know how much different customers is worth to your business. So, and the best way to use, or the best business to use conversion value as a business strategy are e-commerce businesses, or when you are a business that each lead you get or each sales you get, they have different values to your business. And you can combine conversion value with target return on investment because there is monetary value attached to this thing. So you can combine it with target return on target ROAS because there are different value. Like I said, there are different values to those conversions that you are getting and those sales that you are getting. So in a nutshell, before you use that conversion value and combine it with target ROAS, you must have been getting results. You must have been getting sales. You must have been getting conversion, reasonable amount of conversion, and your campaign must have been live for 1 month and all before you can start combining target ROAS with conversion value. So the next bidding optimization strategy that I want to talk about is also clicks and impression share. If you are a business that you every conversion you get has value to your business, or you are after value, you are not after clicks and all those things, don't choose click as a business strategy. So some businesses use clicks bidding strategy. Maybe they want to direct traffic to a blog post or all those, or they want to get as many views on the video, or as many landing page views, or they want people to land on their landing page and all those things. That is when you can use all this click bidding strategy. But in actual sense, it doesn't have any value to your business. So use a lot of people don't use clicks bidding strategy. So I will not advise you to use click bidding strategy. But what is the essence of click bidding strategy? It means clicks are when someone clicks on your ad. You just want people to click on your ad as many as possible. Maybe you are just trying to get exposure for your product and as much as possible, which I feel there are other ways that you can get exposure for your product and services using these other two conversions or bidding strategy that we have up here. The next one is impression share. Impression share is the percentage of impression that your ads received compared to the total amounts of impression that your ads could get. Can we read this again? Impression share is the percentage of impressions that your ads receive compared to the total numbers of impressions that your ads could get. This is also used for brand awareness. If you are trying to just get as much exposure as possible for your brand, and it is the percentage of impression that your ads received compared to total numbers of impression that your ads will get. So it means there is probability or certain numbers of impression your ads could get, but but it is now showing you the percentage of that impression that you are getting for that impression that your ad has the opportunity to get, basically. So that is what it is talking about. So a lot of advertisers that I've seen using this impression share, they use it for brand awareness, they use it for getting exposure for their product and all those things. But you use these two, clicks and impression share, when you are not after, or you are not optimizing for value to your business, or a lead or a sales or something are not the core metrics that you are trying to optimize for. When quality leads, when sales are the valuable things you are trying to optimize for as a business, focus on using conversion bidding strategy or conversion value bidding strategy. It will get you results. And like I said, I've explained different ways and different strategies for you to use conversions bidding strategy and conversion value bidding strategy. So let's move down a bit and come down to this conversion value. So there's also this is called customer acquisition. Bid for new customers only. Your campaign will only be limited to only new customers, regardless of your bidding strategy. By default, your campaign bid equally for new and existing customers, right? However, you can configure your customer acquisition settings to optimize for acquiring new customers. You should not you should not only optimize for your business to get new customers, because it means you are not heavy on retargeting. You don't want to get retargeting, or you are not wanting to upsell or cross sell to even existing customers that have bought product from you. If that is what you are after, you are leaving money on the table and you will not be able to hit your target return on investment. So you have to be careful when to use this, when you want to bid for new customer only. If you are a business owner that you want to upsell and cross sell or retarget or remarket to your existing and new customers, do not use bid for new customers. Can you see here, by default your campaign bids equally for new and existing customers. However, you can configure your customer acquisition settings to optimize for acquiring new customers. Be careful of when to use this, and in most cases I don't use this, because in most of the campaigns that I work with, in most businesses that I consult for, I want to remarket, I want to upsell, I want to help them remarket, retarget new and existing customers. So don't use this.
So there you have it. The best Google Ads bidding strategy in 2025 isn't a secret. It is a strategic embrace of automation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I will see you in my next video.